Right, we are live, Jimmie Heaven. We're almost ready for our broadcast this week on ShineCast.
It was yellow.
Press the magic button there. Oh, that's good. How do I do that? I do that and I do that. That's good there. I will check the other platforms. Oh, goodness me. Straight away. Problem.
It was a yellow too close to the green. Wow, it's amazing.
Oh, you've just been into Jimmie's been into wardrobe, everyone. You wouldn't believe it, wouldn't know it.
A yellow shirt doesn't work against the black. The green screen. It's amazing. I didn't know that. It's like too close to green.
Good. Oh, that sounds very.
It's amazing. I didn't know that. It's like too close to green.
Oh, I see. Now that's working. Sounds quite distorted. That's just because that's fine. Right, good. Oh, that's interesting.
Now once I plug in the headphones. Check.
Something like that. I don't. Hey, whatever. Whatever. We just know it works, and that's good. All I've got to do really is check on one place that I haven't done, which is where I was recommending everyone to watch, which is Facebook. It's good for the chat interaction as well as. By the way, anyone want to send us a comment? Do send us a comment now. So everyone's joining, and that's good. Let us know you can hear us, and we're about to go and start the podcast broadcast, and all things are good. So, and I hope you're having a fun time there, wherever you are, people, live or on the replay. It should always be positive and productive. Right now, though, I don't see it on. That's because I'm looking on the. There you go, the wrong area. Yeah, we're live on Facebook as well. Right now, though, I don't. It's on apparently. That's because I'm looking there. Yeah, we're good to go. Right, press that bit of that. Where are those comments? The comments aren't coming in yet, people. I'm going to assume that you can't hear us. Just it's convenient for me to, even though I know you can. Oh boy, have we got a load of new stuff to talk about this week, Jimmie?
Sure, we do.
Okay.
Oh, we got a comment. Sure. I see we got a comment from somebody here.
Oh yeah. So we. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a comment. Woo-hoo!
Hey. Good evening, Jimmie. Good evening.
Everyone's a bit shy at the moment. Right, we'll say bye to you. We'll bring you back in just a moment. Right after everybody, we have begun this episode. What is it? Stardate 643297881. I can't remember. Yeah. But anyway, we're here. We're about to get things underway right after I've just double checked. Oh, that's working. Yeah, and you can also join the show, people, can't you? And there it is. If you missed it, it'll be back on the screen very shortly. And we want you to join in live from any browser. You can do that. Right, let's press the magic button. That'll be that one there. And start this week's ShineCast. Well, I think it's all working as always. Yeah, great. Welcome to ShineCast, everyone. I'm Martin Shine, and somewhere far away from where I am in England is a man by the name of Jimmie Heaven.
Good evening. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Good morning. I can't remember.
It's the only one you didn't mention, which is good night, isn't it?
I can't remember.
Well, it's almost midnight where you are, right?
Absolutely. That's right. 20 to midnight.
Yeah, just a few seconds before 20 to midnight. Here, it's a short bit before 20 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon on the Greenwich Meridian time zone.
It's finally getting a little bit cold, a little chilly, you know?
Chilly. It really has dropped, certainly over the last week. The temperature has, we've had the low of around about, well, on average, I think it's been something like 4 degrees Celsius, which is what, 36 Fahrenheit, something like that. It's cold. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's about right. Anyway, and yeah, clear skies as well at night, and lovely stars in the sky. That's great for anyone into their astrology. But always you got to be careful when you astronomy. You know, some people are into both. With all the star signs and the yeah, but great.
Well, you need astronomy to have astrology.
Well, right. But I was just going to mention the great bear that I always look out for. They're the plow, yeah, and of course at the moment we still have planets in the sky. Certainly Mars has been really prevalent this year. That orange glow, you can't miss it. Can you see many planets from where you are in Japan?
Well, I live in the city, so yeah, sure, I can see it to a certain extent, but I'm living in the city, so there might be a little bit too much light. If I go out to the country, sure, I'm going to be able to see. Yeah.
I mean, just to clarify, obviously you do see planets from all parts of the globe at some point, but I was thinking right now, can you see, you know, like we can? You're in
I'm looking at my computer screen right now, so I'm.
Yeah, well, I'm just actually, do you know what? I've not realized this before, but I'm now having trouble trying to work out the whether it's close to the equator, more close to the equator, Japan, than the UK is. We're I think it's 52 degrees from the equator, so north on that latitude, and I just can't equate where you are if we draw a line across from the UK to where Japan roughly is in the time zone. If you're sort of up or down that line, I think the north of Japan is still further south than the south of the UK, if that makes sense.
I think you might be. I think you might be right. You might be right.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, as I say, we've had some great opportunities to see Venus and Mars certainly so far this year. That's probably one of a handful of positive aspects of 2020. Moving on swiftly on that point, of course, is that we've had some good news when it comes to the pandemic, which has taken up much of the news over the last few months. And yeah, there's a vaccine now. It has arrived in the UK. As far as I'm aware, it shipped literally less than 24 hours ago from, I think it was somewhere like Belgium or Holland. I think it was Belgium, something tells me, but it was, this is the first vaccine in the world that has been authorized for use, and it's the UK to have said, yeah, it's safe for everyone to start being injected. So the problem with this one is, compared to the one that's developed in the UK, was transportation. It needs to be kept at a very low temperature, and to do that, we're not just talking about sort of like ice, frozen water temperatures. I think it's got to be like frozen nitrogen or, you know, dry ice conditions. So they've got to keep it cool and very cold.
Why do they got to keep it cold?
I don't know why. I assume because otherwise it sort of goes off like a bit like a well, you know.
I won't be taking it. I won't be taking it. Just to let you know, I'm not going to take it.
I'll come back to you in a second. But anyway, it started being ferried over here in trucks on the ferries, and now I don't know where they're storing it in the UK, but I think that it's getting distributed as we speak now to very large places. What was the first one they mentioned? Where were they going to use? I'll tell you what, after what I was just saying about keeping it cool, it makes sense to be shipping it to ice skating rinks, right? You know, to keep this stuff cold. But no,
it's ridiculous. You're going to put it. And what happens when they shoot it into you? You're not ice cold inside.
I think it's to effectively, in quotes again, keep it alive, keep it from going stale, whatever the correct terminology is when it comes to these sort of vaccines. So yeah, once it's in you, then it's in you. But it's making sure that it is, as I say, it hasn't appreciated in any way. What's the word I'm looking for? Jimmie, that's the
yes.
quietest.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Vaccines?
Yeah, I know. And the vaccines, the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. The way, like, when something goes stale, never mind. Everyone gets what I'm saying anyway, I'm sure. Oh, look, have you sent us another comment, Jimmie, or is it someone else that was eager to do so? Oh, look at that. There you go. Someone's agreeing with you.
Yeah, I'm not taking it forever. I won't be taking it forever. Right.
What happens if they say that taking this vaccine ensures that your bank account increases with 6 zeros at the end of it, just because for some reason?
Well, 6 zeros after a zero is still zero.
Depends if you're in Japan or, of course, over in the West, what you were telling me. Well, no, I'm not going to go there right now, everyone. But apparently, what we could do, apparently they count slightly differently in Japan. Whereas over here, what is it now? We put a comma, after after the hundreds, then it goes to thousands. But am I right? Is that the first one? I can't remember now. But basically, yeah, you have different units at different stages, not just after 3 zeros or after 6. And
after it's after, was it 4?
4, I think. Four, yeah.
You got
You had to think about that. Are you serious? I even remembered.
3.
I had my little lesson. I had my private lesson with Jimmie after one of our recent broadcasts. He was trying to explain to me how complicated, and it is for me complicated, the monetary, or at least the numeric values are certainly in Japan, and we were on that because we were trying to convert some financial figures, some currency. So yeah, we might get to that one day. I've been saying to everyone that in time to understand some of the language, some of the way the numerics work, as well as, of course, soon we will be taking us out and about to various markets, stores, places, and we'll just be getting to know the place much better than as if we didn't have this link and opportunity.
Absolutely. So what was it? I have a question. Did you make any good? Was it Black Friday purchases?
Yeah, I made 0 purchases on Black Friday. There's nothing I actually needed. Really, no. And I wasn't. That's it. I'm not going to go online or anywhere, even to the high street if it's open and we're out of lockdown, which we are now. We weren't during Black Friday, but there's just nothing I need. There are things I want, but
okay.
Even the want list is kind of limited at the moment because right now I think my focus and passion and desires are on things like our broadcasts and getting all this technology, because my work, certainly when it comes to live video production, is a passion and a bit of a vocation, really. So yeah.
I mean, I bought quite a lot. I spent a lot of money. Yeah, Japanese money is yen. I spent quite a lot of money on Black Friday through Cyber Monday, and and guess what? I didn't buy things I want. I bought things that I need. So the complete opposite of you, where you say you want things, but there's nothing you need. But I have plenty of things I needed, so I bought them.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's wise purchasing if you needed stuff. Hey, by the way, just before we carry on talking of purchases, could we just
Here we go. Come on, let's let's open one up my purchases right now.
Something out though, Jimmie, because
hold on. There we go.
Okay.
This is my first. I got a purchase. This is a was it Black Friday purchase? 6 bottles of great wine here. And it was quite a good discount on Amazon.
Yeah.
6 bottles. There you go. Here we go. 5, 6.
You know what? With me saying before you do that, let's see the bottle of the week. I see what you mean. We're seeing the whole store that you're going to be stocking up now.
Hey,
so
it's quite cheap. It's quite cheap. I just was it. Hold on. Let me put these back here. I just emptied a bottle.
Whoa! Never cheap. Affordable, please. I mean, I've never been no salesman, right? But I'm telling you, it's definitely affordable, because cheap is, generally people are conditioned to think that cheap means cheap and nasty.
I just emptied this one.
Okay,
so I bought beer. I bought beer. I bought soda. I bought daily things that you use daily. So that's. So I think what you're doing is you're woohoo. That's right. Martin, you're thinking the wrong way. Many people are thinking the wrong way. They're thinking, what should I buy? What should I buy? It's on sale. What should I buy? No. You buy the stuff that you're gonna buy anyway daily. So I bought soda water. I bought things that I'm using every day anyway. Pretty bottles, yes, they were.
Yeah, but the thing is, Jimmie, I mean, a lot of people. I mean, I would suggest. I mean, you do like your alcohol. A lot of people do, but I just have never been into drinking as much alcohol as yourself.
But what are you drinking? What are you drinking?
At this moment, nothing. But I've got to tell you, I did crack open a bottle of that Harvey's Bristol Cream a couple of days ago.
I'm not talking about alcohol.
Oh, what are you?
You could have bought whatever. It's all on sale on Black Friday on Amazon.
I know. I understand, but I mean,
so it's nothing to do with that. I bought soda water too.
Well, when I went to the supermarket, grocery store, there's plenty of offers, and so then I generally
not
take
this
advantage
cheap,
of
not this cheap,
not that affordable. Goodness me! I sometimes whether testing 1, 2, 3. Are we being heard here? Goodness me!
Not
Right.
that for a rule.
The Pringle Qui1. Hello.
The Pringle Qui1. The Pringle Qui1.
Yeah, well, listen, someone else has said that they need those bottles as well. So maybe you want to send a link out.
And this one is and we can read Brenda's name. What is this other one? Ennatal.
Yes.
Ennatal.
Yeah. Yes. I'm taking the word for this.
The 8 is used as a G, I guess.
Well, that's interesting.
The
because a lot of
Pringle
people,
Qui1.
If it was used as an 8, then again, it's usually something like, it's usually ATE. The 8 is used as. Do you see it in most words that when people use an 8 instead of the letters? Yeah.
8.
So,
8. Ennatal.
Right. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's Angel. But how about the Pringle Queen? Is it's supposed to be like Pringle Queen, like Pringle chips? Is that the deal?
Possibly. But you have Pringles there in Japan?
Yeah, of course. They're global.
You say, of course, but you see, we've got to be careful here because there are so many products. I'm only realizing myself, certainly when it comes to sweets, candy, cookies, biscuits, that very quickly I've realized, particularly by interacting with people here and also my travels, say to the USA and other places, that there are certain products that while you've grown up with them and never thought twice about them, they aren't available internationally unless through the internet. What we got here? Hold on, keep that hold up there. We want it. It looks interesting.
We got a bottle of Chianti. What was he called again? Not Renaissance Man. What is this called?
Well, it's to do with
Virtuoso.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, it's a Da Vinci, but what is he called? No, oh my God.
I'm staying completely quiet, just like you were when I was thinking of a word earlier on.
Vesuvian Man. Virtuvian Man.
Jimmie, I just had a bottle of wine called 19 Crimes. Very tasty.
Virtuvian Man. Was it 19 Crimes?
Yeah, we're just being told. Apparently, yeah.
Why 19 Crimes? Does it have 19 glasses?
I think.
But still, it's a beautiful bottle. Here we go.
It's a good label. That not bad.
Yeah, Da Vinci. Chianti.
It says but I was just going to say, you say Chianti, right? A lot of people looking at that, like I just said, Chianti.
No, I think Italians say Chianti.
I've had about 3 people now picking me up on when I say Michigan.
Yeah, they don't say that. It's Michigan.
Michigan. Yeah, Michigan. But of course, the way it's spelled, if no one tells you, you wouldn't know. So to me, it's just Michigan, whichever.
It's probably a Native American word. So you probably have to ask them.
I think it's been translated.
Really? A lot of the American states and cities are named after only 19. Only 19. Yeah. I'm starting to think it's COVID-19. Is that the name of the wine?
Could well be. That could be a point. Yeah, it could well be. That's a very uncanny sort of opportunity to cite that, Jimmie. Hang on. Hold on a minute. Do we have an opening taking place? You got to. Yeah. Let's hear it go.
There we go.
That was a decent pop.
Yeah, it was.
We want to now see how it pans out once it enters that glass. Yeah. Jimmie's. It's so apparently it's Michigan.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, I know, but
she wrote it. She put it up there for you.
I guess so. Yeah, phonetically spelled, of course. We're back to school again with our teachers viewing.
It's I don't understand what the English is actually from England, but the English don't know how to speak it. It's very strange.
That's not true. We do. We absolutely do. In fact, I know there are certain words that you look at and are you serious? The way we pronounce them. But I mean, when I go to the USA, the one that got me and really had me thinking was when I was asking someone directions. I'll mention this anecdote plenty of times in the future, as I've done in the past. I was looking for Sepulveda Boulevard. Right, Sepulveda, yeah. But because I said Sepulveda, someone local who knows the Sepulveda couldn't put all that together and work out what I was trying to say, you know. And the first time it happened, that was really the second time that really hit me. That did because of I mean, it was one of the unusual times in LA when it started to really bucket down with rain, and I just needed to get to this place. When I got there, I ended up walking up this is a long road. I walked up, you know, Sepulveda from Santa Monica Boulevard. I'm saying this because you know this, Jimmie. So Santa Monica, right up to there's a gas station, petrol station in Bel Air. Do you know where I mean? Right north of, I think, Sunset Boulevard. It was a big stretch to walk in the rain, I have to say. It wasn't too cold because it was LA after all, but still, but it was cold enough. It wasn't nice. It wasn't like it was a rainbow about to appear. It was totally grey skies. Anyway, we digress slightly there. But yeah, so the first time this happened, actually, with the language thing between American English and British English, was when I was referring to a car parked just over there, and I pointed it out to someone, and I'm like, "Oh, we have those cars in the UK, yeah, Nissan, and Nissan cars." And they didn't understand me, and there's only 2 cars parked there, so it was one or the other. And they looked at me like I was weird, strange, an alien. Technically, I was to the country, but it was a Nissan, not a Nissan. Nissan.
Well, at least English is not that bad. I mean, the worst one is like the French. Like they only pronounce half of what they write. Oh,
now this is Mr. Brains, who I was with the other day, Jimmie, who you know about. This is Adam, our technical wizard here at OCM Media Solutions. Yeah, I want to check them out.
A few milliseconds ahead. Audio is a few milliseconds ahead. Well, I know that if you're actually watching the actual broadcast on StreamYard, it's probably in sync. But if you're watching, was it Facebook? It's going to be a little bit behind.
It usually is. I have to say, it is usually a bit behind in general on these technologies. But you know what? For what it is, I think it's pretty decent stuff. But thank you for the technical update. Of course, it would be Adam. I'm just realizing, obviously, it's no coincidence that Adam's giving us that techie feedback, of course. It's great, though, that all things are apparently working here. And that's good. If you want any techie advice, everyone, sales support is there. I would suggest what they're ahead of everybody else with when it comes to computers, any digital device. And I was working with Adam as he upgraded a closed circuit television system the other day. If you go to @MartinShine on Twitter, and
Adam's right. Adam's actually right.
What's he right about now? On Martin's
I'm watching your face, and the words are coming out a little too slow. But now that's starting to do it with mine too. What's up with that?
Okay.
Check 1, 2.
Later, that's why we're using this technology as we are to test it out, and it's good. But it could be worse. It might not have any audio or visual stuff there. But thanks for that, Adam. We'll have to check into that. I think I know why. So just to clarify, you say I'm looking at me. Yeah, you're looking at me now, seeing that I think it's I saw this on one of our last broadcasts. It's the lighting conditions, and what's happened is I've had to up the exposure on that camera, but by doing so, because it's a lower frame rate, it then looks like it is now. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And we could probably actually, if we're ready now Adam's on it, we're going to have a techie. Here we go. Look, I'm pretty sure is that what I'm doing? Is it changing? Oh yeah, it is. So if I take it down and it goes darker, there we go. I think it now sort of catches up. Is that right, Jimmie? I think you can see that, even though it's dark. Maybe, I don't know. It's one of the settings possibly low on the camera, which certainly isn't helping. It's contributing possibly to the problem that has been highlighted. But hey, as I say, I'm pretty. Right, enough of that.
No, I'm looking okay now. Well, I've checked my internet speed is fine.
I'll do it. No, but if you look at, I'm asking if we're looking at the video, you see that my mouth is a little slow in responding to the words, etc. But as I say, if I take the camera's exposure down, what it's doing now, I think it's kind of looking a bit more, isn't it? A little bit more. Can you see that? It definitely, taking up the exposure isn't helping. No, and it could be another setting on there. But for today, we're happy. But
every time you move that setting, I think it's something to do with your RAM too. I think it's something to do with your RAM, Martin, because every time you move it, the sound goes out too.
No, it's a U, Jimmie. U. E-W-E. Possibly.
E-W-E?
Well, if you've got sheep involved, yeah. We're not into rams. Come on. I mean, that's just not my style, you know? Please. Females all the way. Never mind. Anyway, Jimmie, you know, there's nothing wrong, you know. Yeah. You had to think about that. Is that, can we just see the glass, please, again? Can we just possibly see your glass? Come on, we got to do that.
It's my second glass.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good
Were you
Chianti.
on the sherry yesterday by any chance, Adam? Possibly. Why don't you join the broadcast, people? If you want to join the broadcast, we mentioned it just before we actually went live officially. That's what you do. Any browser, get on there, Adam. Let's have a good old quick chat. Any browser, join us there. ShineCast.live/join will allow you to join in this broadcast. Any mobile digital device. The best browser to use is Chrome. Apparently, rumor has it, and you can join us. Please do have your say. Tell us something new, or just your opinion on what we're talking about right now. Yeah. Anyhow, there we go. Now, Jimmie, we've got some stuff to bring to people soon, haven't we? Because after, I think I mentioned it in one of my broadcasts after we did our little recorded moment while you were out about.
Yes.
And looking at all things sort of market-wise when it comes to Japan and near the shrine.
Yes.
I mentioned that on one of the broadcasts anyway. Saying that. So what's this question mark? What? My name? What? I heard my name. I'm confused now. Oh, what? Eh? I think he's probably in his shop because Adam has a computer shop, you understand, in Essex, which is, it's actually further than I realised from where I am right now. It's about 40, well, from London, it's about a good 38 miles, I think, something like that. However, I'm sure you, not for the first time. Adam had to mute me and yourself, Jimmie. I think he's probably on the phone to people and obviously customers in the store as well. Yeah. But if you want to join us, people, you know what to do, as I say. It's up there on your screen right now. What are you laughing at there, Jimmie? The fact that he had to mute us.
No, I'm wondering how long I can say nothing and then how long you'll go on. Quite amazing.
We can try that one. We've done that before, plenty. just say, you know. It can be useful, I think, that if you want to call it a skill. But
it is a skill. It is a skill.
You think
it is a skill, but you need somebody in your ear going, okay, Martin, I think it's time to shut up.
Time to move on. Okay, hang on, Mr. Producer. Okay, right, Mr. Producer, what's the topic?
Look, your friend Adam had to mute you, Martin. I think that says it all.
No. I think you're just, Adam, could you please qualify the reason you had to mute us? I'm assuming because you had to deal with someone else, a client, either on the phone or someone that had attended your store in person. So, yeah. Now, Brenda, don't give anyone, thanks very much. Yeah, I know. Oh, by the way, I wonder how the sex is going, Adam.
You mean Essex? How is Essex going?
No, I didn't say that word, Jimmie. It was SAX, but
yeah, I thought we were talking about politics.
I thought we were thinking about something else. Still a 3-letter word, but no, Adam and his sax, SAX, because the other day when we returned to his store after a long day's traveling for me, and when he had to do an installation job, he had a delivery, and Adam has it's an alto sax. Yeah, no, please, Brenda, honestly, you know, because I'm sure you were on the broadcast with everyone else. Do you know what? I've got a feeling that Adam's had to mute us again. Either that he's switched off totally because he can't even bear looking at us now. Oh, look, hey, Jimmie. Goodness me. Now, we haven't got any vision from Adam for some reason. Now, I don't know whether you want to sort your camera out. Is he, or perhaps you want to, should we just bring him in?
Joining us.
Well, we'll bring him in without, look at this. This is Mr. Tech.
Oh, come on. If Mr. Tech can't even put like a profile picture up, give me a break. Come on.
I'm surprised. I won't be surprised. Maybe the audio's not working. Are you there, Adam?
Hey.
Where's you go? I didn't disconnect that call. We'll try. No, he's gone. He's gone. What's going on? I think you disconnect and reconnect, Adam. Get up. He's disconnected. Goodness me, everyone. There shouldn't be such problems. You know, I'm glad we're on top of things here. You can join us. It's at ShineCast.live/ join. And I just thought that was a very personal question. Yeah, Brenda, because your brain suddenly flipped over to what I didn't say, right? Yeah. Oh, Bush. Hey, look at that. That's better. What was the problem?
Oh, I've got this stupid webcam button on my computer which disables the webcam. So, anyway,
right.
Hi. Hello. Nice to meet you, Adam.
Nice to meet you, Jimmie. I've been following the couple of broadcasts you guys have been up to.
I see.
So.
A nice store. You are. Was it your store? Must be cold. I mean, you're like all geared up.
The aircon is right behind me up there, and it is blowing very fast because yes, it is freezing.
Yeah. You know, the air conditioner is fine, but this year I actually got an oil heater, Italian DeLonghi oil. It's a radiator style, like old European houses have the water radiators.
It's expensive to run.
It is a little bit expensive to run, but I'm not running it all day, and it doesn't dry your eyes out like the air conditioner.
Yeah, I do get quite tired.
Yeah, you think no, you know what? You think you're tired, but you're not. It's just your eyes are so dry that they want to shut.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I've been waiting to put turning my air conditioner on, and I'm using this DeLonghi, and I turn it up to a certain degree, and then I lower it to the lowest speed, because once the room is warmed up, it just has to keep it that way.
Yeah, it just keeps that edge off, doesn't it?
And you can throw a wet towel, or was it your laundry, on top of it to get some moisture in there during the dry winter months.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend it. I know it's a little bit more expensive to run, but in the coldest part of the day, it's excellent. And if you're working, I mean, I'm guessing you're like working on computers, so you're probably usually in just one spot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's very rare. I mean, I haven't got enough room to swing a cat at the moment. We're extremely.
Well, then you know what? Then the oil heater is not that bad. It's not that bad because if you just need to make it warm locally.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Martin.
Oh yeah. I was just letting you get on with it.
He's just playing around. He's playing around with it.
I was. The truth is that while I've used this technology now for a while.
Sorry to stop you there. Are you using external audio, or are you using like your device's audio?
Well,
it's a pin mic.
Yeah, I did do a check earlier, testing 1, 2, 3.
Plugged into the Mac, or is that plugged into a USB Sabre thing? It's
really fun. No, it's just plugged straight into the analog, the wire. In fact, I did the test before we went live, didn't I, Jimmie? And I said, "Am I picking the correct mic?" And Jimmie, you said.
I said what?
Well, I asked you if the microphone was working, this one, and you said to me that tap this microphone.
There we go. It's his Wi-Fi that's pushing.
I think it's Wi-Fi. His Wi-Fi too. Isn't there something you can do about that, Adam? His Wi-Fi is usually just crap. I don't know why.
Well, actually,
live view, obviously, use your live view, or your Nighthawk, or some other crap.
So the problem is we're just going to get techie here for a moment, everyone, just for 30 seconds, Adam. If we use the live view, then the problem is the live view. You then have to go to go multicasting. It's to the point. The great thing about this, I'll tell you what's great as well, is if I do cut off for whatever reason, or if I'm on a poor connection, whoever else is on here, because everything is in the cloud, it can continue going, and I can get away with switching everything. And also, like when the VTs play, they're already uploaded in the cloud, and you just press a button. They don't play from a local device here. But if you're telling me that there's a bad signal, last week we used the VPN, which aggregates the connections. It was brilliant. And the reason I didn't do it today mainly is because I thought there wasn't any traffic on the internet connection here, but I guess there is. Yeah. So what am I dropping? Because here I don't see that.
Seconds now.
Are you on a line, Martin? Are you on a line? Are you on a line like a cable or?
No, it's Wi-Fi. But we should be okay. So going forward, we'll be fine. But Yeah. I'm noticing at the moment, what's putting me off is, Adam, normally I'd do this on a broadcast, but the problem that's much better because you're not using a headset. I'm getting the sound back, and it's really, I say annoying, it's off-putting when we're talking. Now, but the only problem we've got with this tech, and they're always developing it, and my advice to them to StreamYard is, you see, while I have muted you, everybody shouldn't know it. But it's on the screen now that you're muted, and I don't like that. I wish there was an option where we could, just hide that little icon. There was something else I was going to say that was poignant from what you were saying regarding techie stuff. Oh yeah, what I was playing at when I was bringing myself back in and I put myself out of here, I can't, if I want to take myself out of this broadcast, I have to fully do so, and you have to remove the source. Yeah, but as soon as I bring myself, I can't. As soon as I bring myself back in, I go live. You can't bring yourself back in as ready to go live.
I mean, backstage.
Backstage, absolutely, as they call it there. Yeah, other people won't know if they haven't joined before. So yeah, so that's the point. I can't. When you joined the broadcast, Adam, all right, you were ready to bring in, but I can't sort of bring you in as a source without bringing. I'd rather you could. I wish it was
without bringing us all in at the same time.
Well, I wish it was a two-step thing because, for example, as well, I could have. It would be nice if I could have brought your audio in, even though your camera wasn't working. If somebody, we've had a call before, I think, where someone initially their camera wasn't working and they chose just to go live with audio. Then I'd rather not bring the vision in with just a blank, same as I'd rather just keep me and Jimmie on the screen and have that person's audio. So the only way to bring an audio on its own at the moment is if you were calling in another way and then bringing it in with an audio mixer. I got a bit techie now. Sorry about that. So where's your? What are you? Sorry, go ahead.
3 milliseconds. Your audio is out for then.
And how do you know specifically that you just?
You can watch. You can see you. Can see you.
Yeah. I wonder, as I said,
but your video catches up like a 3 or 4 milliseconds later.
Right. I think it could well be down to what I said on the camera, though. Partly, again, if I go dark again on cam, but can you see it is a bit smoother? My mouth, my actions.
You know what, Martin?
Hang on, Jimmie. Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. How about if you took your pin mic off and spoke directly into the computer instead? Use the mic on the computer.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout. Try that.
Just before I do that, can you see though by bringing up the exposure of the camera how my mouth looks?
Well, either way it is.
Right,
yeah, put you on mute.
Yeah. Cool. So we'll try and monitor that. Oh, hang on. I know he's muted. He's fighting with me.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so we'll actually we could lose him just for the moment, and I'll keep monitoring Adam. There you go. But you see now I've lost him. Yeah, he's backstage now. Oh, it's all confused. Right, so you want me now to just try using the microphone on the computer?
Well, no, because you know what? Because it's not. I'm sorry. Your mic is fine. It's your video that's wrong. Like it's your visual that's late. It's delayed, not the mic.
But I think we've just got to the partly, if not fully, to the bottom there. I'll say again. See, when I move my hands, can you see now? It looks very blurred because the lighting is lower here, and therefore I've had to up the camera exposure, and because this camera is now on a slower frame rate, shutter speed, so that's why you're getting this blurriness. So now if I take it down, although it's dark, you will see that my hand, if I can get it moved there, there we are in the vision there, but as we take down that, now you can see it's moving, you see like it should, and therefore I think my mouth is a little bit better, don't you think? It might be a little bit more delayed. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's certainly closer to perfect than now.
How about I have a good idea. Yeah, now I see what you're talking about. So now I got another brilliant idea. How about we paint your face with fluorescent paint?
Well, you could do that. That might work. But I mean, I've also got I don't know, we're going to have a few chuckles now sort of thing from people. Now you've brought that into the equation.
I'm serious. You can be like a mime.
Yeah. I've done something here that you might say, oh, why didn't you just do that earlier?
Oh, now he's gone. Did you? I think he's left me on purpose. Oh no.
No, and that's the point. I can't. Oh, it's I need to. I know what I'm thinking about when it comes to using this tech. I know why it's not as I might like it. It's still a bit slow, but is my mouth a little bit better now on the possibly on the Vision? I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Right. So all I've done now, ridiculously, but that's the trouble. And I've literally got a Shine on Martin's Shine here. Is that now the window that's just to make over there? Excuse me. I made sure that there's a cover, effectively a curtain, if you want to call it, over the window. Okay. So, but I have to do that. Otherwise, the light, as you can see now, is not equal. So we get in even. I don't know if Adam's still on his call. Wave at us, Adam, if you're free. And I think he's still on a call at the moment. That's good, right? That he's still there. Hey, we're going to have some great techie chats with him over the coming weeks as well. So that's good. Brenda's just had a blip. Apparently, what, you're on the sherry or something, Brenda? Is that why you had a blip? Close 40. Oh goodness me! There we go.
I think you fading out was the blip.
May have been. But yeah, it's a good point. I didn't realise that the internet was having an effect on here at the moment. That's actually my fault. It is. I should have been monitoring at least one of the platforms. I'm not doing that at the moment. I'm just looking at the main, what we're putting out here, so I can only see what I'm looking at is local to my computer, and there's no glitches or anything. But now I'm looking at. I'm certainly looking at a feedback. So anyway. But it looks good to me now. But I guess it was good.
Yeah, it looks good now.
And the other problem, the only problem with the only problem I was going to say with this as it is now is because we're now using natural light. So it means that what we call the white balance is somewhat in need of attention, shall we say?
Well, people are not tuning in to look at your face, so I think we'll be fine.
But you see, there you go. You see the color. You see. Thank you very much. Well, they're tuning in to look at yours, aren't they? Yeah, right. Yeah, touche.
Oh, she said it looks good now. She said it looks good now. Brenda said it looks good now.
I think, probably your face she's talking about.
No, she was talking about that pale light coming in through the window. Oh, now have you left me again?
No. Well, I have to do that.
Oh, okay. It has to like reboot itself.
I just realised I know it sounds silly, but when you're actually doing this, it's difficult to sometimes think even a millisecond later or 10 seconds later, why did you have to do it like that? Why did you do that? And right, if I want to bring you on screen on your own,
yes.
Sometimes I have to. Well, if I want to bring you on, Adam's there. I think he's ready to come back if he waves at me.
Come on back.
Yeah, I think he is. He's got his finger in his mouth at the moment. Maybe we should just bring him out without. No. I think he's talking to his client. And hey, look, we could probably just have a sneak preview. Look, there's Adam. Look.
I don't get.
There he is. Adam, are you still with your client? I think he is. But he's hard at work. But yeah, you see what you can't do here, I don't think, is bring us on the screen, just you and me together, Jimmie, once I've introduced Adam, without getting rid of him, without removing him from the techie side, which you and I see.
You mean like you want like just two of us? And
and you can't do that. When you go to the multi-shot, it automatically brings whoever's live, and that's why you have to remove him, like I've just done. Then I can bring you and me in. So yeah, it's all confusing stuff, particularly when you're producing and presenting yourself at the same time. I respect the average person out there. Need a producer to do all this. I think the way I keep changing the shots. I mean, a lot of people, I know you prefer it just on the screen like this, Jimmie, but there are certain times when we like to just go to a shot of you particularly when you're showing us something and it's all around you, your drink or I'm talking of which, how's the glass doing?
Well, I'm on my third glass right now.
They're very small glasses you have there, aren't they? Yeah, they're third glasses you have.
I think this is a Bohemian Crystal.
It's nice, crystal glass.
No, you got it. You know what? You got to drink out of. You got to drink out of crystal. You can't be drinking out of a paper cup.
It tastes all that much better, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Can I just get back to talk about crystal and things sort of antique and vintage? Where did we go? We went to the was it Canon? No, Canon. No. Where did we go to the shrine for the market?
Oscanon. We went to an antique flea market. So it's a small antique flea market where we walked around for about 40 minutes, and with you, with my shaky camera work, but nonetheless, it was probably good. I mean, if you've never been to Japan, if you've never seen Japanese stuff, it's regardless of my shaky camera work, it's probably a decent. What is this? I think I mentioned I have those same glasses. Yes, that's good. Crystal's good.
Yeah. I thought
Don't
you
be
had
drinking wine
contact
out of a
lenses.
paper cup. Don't be drinking wine out of a paper cup.
Well,
Or
of course,
plastic
if that's the only option. So, would you, if you had a paper cup there only, and that was the only option, would you be drinking out the paper cup or the bottle?
I would throw the paper cup away and drink from the bottle.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely.
I've got to say, recently I had a swig or two from a bottle. It was nearing the end, certainly by the time I'd finished with it. But yeah, and usually I would pour it out and enjoy the moment. But anyway, we were talking about the market, and we're going to bring that to everyone. Jimmie and I went there together. I was there virtually on a very similar call to this, and we'll bring that to you soon, people, because it really is a great experience to see certainly all the different products there, and we'll have the tour by Jimmie as well. Yeah, about 40 minutes just went like that. It was crazy.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't actually buy anything at that time, but I was looking for coins. My recent hobby is coins, so silver coins.
Mm-hmm.
So right. I got a few of those.
I see. Yeah, you did. You're always on the hunt and the lookout for certain coins.
Yeah, I got some Japanese trade coins.
Yeah, there was something on the radio you remind me of. Funnily enough, yesterday, about 24 hours ago, just over. Ooh, what are we looking at there? They look mint. Excuse the pun. They really do look mint clean.
That's the back side, the front side, and the back side there.
Yeah, amazing that you can do that with the same coin.
Silver. Both sides. Yesterday I got in the mail. I'll show you what I got in the mail yesterday. I got it's a U.S. 50-cent piece from 1943.
50 cents.
50 cent silver.
But you don't have, right? And of course, these days it's the max on a coin is 25 cents a quarter, right?
No, there's a dollar. There's a dollar coin. But
okay,
these are silver. You got to remember, these are silver. These are silver.
I'm just trying to remember the dollar coin. I think that's like, when I say it's limited, most people have dollar
bills.
No.
It's very common now. The gold, it's a gold. Was it a dollar coin now?
I don't remember seeing a dollar coin or handling many, or if one, when I was over there the last time. But yeah, okay. But there's definitely not a 50-cent one at the moment. So yeah.
Yes, there is. There's a 50-cent one. I'm sure. Really? I'm sure that the old 50-cent coin is still in circulation, probably. Really? With a Kennedy on it.
I'm confused at that now because I've never known about a 50-cent coin. I mean,
there used to be, was it Benjamin Franklin, but Eisenhower's on $1, and there's a Kennedy 50-cent.
Okay. No, because I've only ever known the quarter, the nickel, the dime, and the dollar, as you say, and the penny.
Yeah, there's a 50-cent coin.
Brenda's having to think about that one. She's there. I would have expected an immediate answer saying yes, 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 or no, 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 no. But I think unless she's fallen asleep.
No, okay. Well, how about if hold on a second. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you right now. Here we go.
We're going to have a screen share. Screen share. Let's get our technology ready for the screen share, everyone. Jimmie's going to show us on the screen that you're going to do that somehow. Is it there? Are you ready to look? Tell us when. And we'll head over to right now. We can do that.
This is June. They just released another one this year.
Okay.
Circulating editions of 2022 President Kennedy. Right there you go. $50.
I noticed the price on. That's ridiculous. Look at that. The price is how much?
$147, contains 200 $50, so it's $100 for 147. Yeah, but that's because if you decide to keep them in mint condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, here Brenda says, look, yes, there is. Of course there is.
Yeah, but hold on a second. I was just looking at the fact you told me the price, and if you add it all up, the digits, it just hit me. So.
Yeah, if I here we go, 50-cent coin. Here we go. Let's see if we can find a different one. Here's. Let's this 50-cent coin. Let's say from the 1960. Let's see a 1960 50-cent coin. Yeah, Benjamin Franklin, my favorite one. This is my favorite coin. One of my favorite U.S. coins of all time is the 50-cent Benjamin Franklin coin. Liberty Bell Franklin coin. Beautiful, beautiful coin.
The Liberty Bell.
Yeah, Liberty Bell.
That's over in near Maryland.
No, Philadelphia.
Near Maryland.
Yeah,
Closer to Maryland. Closer to Maryland than Las Vegas.
It cracked the first time they hit it. So it's a historic bell, which is it just shows that liberty is very fragile. As we can see that we're almost in America's about to turn into a socialist totalitarian state. But yeah, anyway, we won't talk about that.
No, I think it's best.
Yeah, but we still use the dollar coin here as well. The dollar coin has always been there, but recently it's been revamped in the last 20 years. So we've got it's a gold colored coin. I think there's an Indian head coin, and maybe is there a Susan B. Anthony was a dollar coin? Let's see, a dollar coin. Let's see, a $1 coin. $1 coin. I mean, I haven't been in the United States for what, a good 5 years now, and I moved here 7 years ago, so I can barely remember.
Scary how that time's flown.
Yeah, she says I'm correct. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the $1 coin. It's got the Indian head, and there's a Susan B. Anthony, which is an older one. The new one is I can't tell you what Indian, but Indian woman carrying her baby. So yeah, there's a few. There you go. Well, I'm interested in English coins, but you can't. There's nothing you can tell me about it, huh? Eisenhower used to be on the dollar coin.
Right. You're interested. So you say there's British coins. What is it you want to know about British coins? You were asking about. I know you were asking recently for silver. Do you know something? What I was going to say earlier on, then we went off to something else. Was that about 24 hours ago on the radio there was a conversation. Someone asked the question because on our banknotes it says the Bank of England,
which it's not. Which it's not. It's a private bank.
Right.
It's fake.
It doesn't say that on there. It doesn't say that.
The Federal Reserve Bank of the United States, fake bank. It's not an American bank. It's a private entity.
It's private and it's fake.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Well,
agree.
It's not a bank of the UK. It's not the Bank of the UK. You're borrowing money, and your taxes are being used to pay back the interest on the country borrowing money. It's ridiculous.
There's a lot to pay back after this pandemic, I can tell you.
I don't think but it's nothing to do with that. The country should have its own power to print money. Yeah. I always found the British pound a pretty coin. Yeah, some of them are. I think it's too overbearing, the British coin. Because you go all over the world. You go to Canada, you go to Australia, you go to New Zealand, you go to Hong Kong, and you got the Queen's head all over the place, and India, Pakistan, all over the place. It's ridiculous. It's too overbearing.
The worst thing though is the stamp, isn't it? You got on the, as I always say, face and head is on the front of the stamp, and not so much these days, but certainly before they had the just self-adhesive stuff on there, you had to lick the back of the stamp.
I need to know when they started to, when they started or when they stopped using silver in the UK. I know that if I go back far enough, like at World War II area or around that area, it's like a 50% silver. But why is it so low? I mean, the British money has been like low value for so long, it seems like.
Well, I was trying to get to that point regarding the sterling.
No, it's not that she's powerful. It's not that she's powerful. It's that the British Empire was a tyranny. Right, Martin? There was a tyranny taking over half the world.
Only half.
Only half.
I'm not sure about that. I think it was 2/4 myself. But I think
it was 2/3. I think it was closer to 2/3.
Oh, so it was more than a half. Okay, fine.
But there's some good things that were spread. But yeah.
Right. I was trying to help you with this sterling conundrum because for the third time, I will remind people that I was trying to explain that 24 hours ish or so ago, I was listening to a conversation on the radio, and someone did ask the question on the banknotes here from the Bank of England, which is not because it's fake. Maybe the call was fake as well. Maybe I dreamt this. But the question that I think I heard asked was that if you go into a bank with one of these notes, it says that the Bank of England promises to pay the bearer.
The promissory note.
£20 in this instance was the example.
It's a check. It's a check. But it's not actual money. The
person was asking, yeah, but it used to be that if you went into a bank with a note and they promised to pay, they would pay you in sterling
silver or gold. That's right. Absolutely.
And the answer, to the best of my knowledge, and I must have short memory issues here because it was only given just over 24 hours ago. I think they were saying around about 1937, if that helps you.
Okay, so then there was sterling coins. 1937 would be the last date.
Yes, approximately then.
Okay, and so I just have to look for coins before 1938.
11. Right. Just yeah. Brenda's got we'll get rid of that comment. Jimmie, catch up on the list.
Just let him go. Just let him go, Martin.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah. Because you were on a roll. Apparently.
Oh, I see.
I think it was more of a cheesy roll.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna hear. Here goes a beautiful 1922 peace dollar. And I was just talking to somebody. Here goes the American Eagle on the back, and it says peace at the bottom. It's a very beautiful coin. And if you know anything about coin collecting, it's very interesting that the dirtier it is, not the dirtier. Untouched coin is actually the most valuable, but once it's cleaned, it loses its value. It will keep the silver melt value, but it's like, see, if you see, this one's been a clean coin, so it's kind of like a matte finish. This is an 1891 coin, but it's got a matte finish. This means it had been chemically cleaned, so it's lost the face value of it. It's lost some of the face value, but it's got the silver melt value, which I think is about 80 or 90 cents, American cents per gram. That's a beautiful peace dollar, yeah. I'll show you something more beautiful, Brenda. This one is a really beautiful. I haven't taken it out of the plastic yet. This is a 30-gram coin from the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra.
That's the nice one. I like that one myself. Woo!
Yeah, that's a beautiful coin. It's got the Philharmonic, the front of the Philharmonic in the front right here.
Jimmie, you know what?
Republic of Austria.
Yeah, that is nice. And wow, I mean, you've got so many of these coins piling up now. We're going to have to start totaling them up soon, aren't we? Because, yeah, we'll be surprised at the end of it. Just what total is, I think.
Well, you just got to continue collecting. The point is that I'm looking for coins that are silver, and it's very difficult to find. That's why I was asking about the British coin, that they're 50% silver to a certain extent, but I'm looking for at least 90. Give me 75% silver. Here goes a Swiss franc.
Swiss franc?
1 franc. This is I think probably about 90% silver. 1957. Yeah, that's a beautiful coin too. Very small coin. Of course, I'm digging. The big, was it Omega coins? The Omega coins. You can see the difference here between the. So this is what they would usually use, and this is like an Omega trade coin. So.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, you're gonna have to start collecting banknotes soon, Jimmie. The big ones, like the $100 bills.
Are not really worth anything. They're just paper.
Oh, $100 worth something. Let me tell. Well, in that case, anyone out there, if you got a spare 100, just send it on to me, because apparently Jimmie, I guess he's not the only one, but they're worthless. Right.
Well, what I'm saying is, if the world ended tomorrow, or most of the world ended tomorrow, governments were gone and banks were destroyed, that the silver would retain value, but your piece of paper would be just a piece of paper. Exactly.
You're right. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Right now, what are you talking about? Was it a digital money? Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin. There's a handful of them out there doing all right at the moment, apparently. But yeah, that's a whole new game. In fact, Adam, I know he's a little bit into that stuff. He keeps track of it all this.
Well, I would like to know, because I don't have a lot of money, but I'm thinking about, I would like to invest about maybe, start, let's say, a $500 into, was it some digital currency?
Yeah, well,
see where it goes.
I think a lot of people straight away, they're like, oh, it's late in the day, because a lot of people have been mining, as they call it, for ages.
Yeah, they are money, yeah,
and all that sort of thing. But this is it. I mean, it's just a whole different mindset as well. It's something that's not tangible. Someone's invented it basically and just said, hey, this is worth something, and had enough traction.
Wait a second. That bill in your wallet is the same thing.
I heard that earlier on what you were saying, but at least you've got something there. All right. And it might not be directly related, you're saying, and it's fake and all this. But anyway, with Bitcoin, what have you got to say?
Digital coins, there's plenty. There's a bunch of zeros and ones. They're in there somewhere.
There was a point. It was mad about probably 3 years ago, where everyone was being encouraged. Companies, individuals, start up your own currency. Why not? But yeah, I don't know if
it's a credit line. Basically, it's a credit line.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's been around for a long time. Visa,
vouchers.
MasterCard.
Vouchers.
There you go. It's
Vouchers.
Visa, MasterCard. They've been doing it for a long time. It is a voucher. It is kind of a voucher.
Yeah, exactly. Gift vouchers. Well, not even gift vouchers. It's just present this at our store and you have 25% off. Great. So it's worth $25 if the item's 100. Yeah, I get it.
But the point is that with that voucher, you cannot cash it in. Well, as a Bitcoin or a digital currency, there's other places you can use it. It's like a coupon. Like you can get a coupon from a store, but you can only cash it in at that store. So the value is very limited and it has a date, it's expiration date. Silver and gold don't have an expiration date. There's a very great, this is a great, there's a quote.
Doesn't either.
Diamonds are not valuable. They're not valuable. They're not valuable. It's a fake value. It's a fake value put on it. They hoard diamonds away. It's one of the, I think it's supposedly, I'm not quite sure, but it's supposedly one of the most common precious stones around, except they lock them away so nobody, they have the impression that they're precious. And they're beautiful stones. Of course, they're pretty beautiful stones.
Why then do we not have the same situation with all the guys and girls in jail in the world? They lock them away.
Okay, that wasn't even funny, but yeah. No bearing on the story. But the point is that diamonds are not as I'd probably think a ruby or something like that is probably more valuable.
But you're saying that
or emerald
they lock them away.
Because they don't want people to like. Here's another thing. You ever heard of blood diamonds?
Yes. Okay,
so blood diamonds, and that's such a bullshit term. So this is what blood diamonds are. The big banks, like De Beers, or is De Beers? Is that the British one or the Dutch one? De Beers diamonds.
I'm thinking they're British.
Rhodes, was it Rhodes? Who is it? The Rhodes company,
right?
De Beers. Who owns De Beers? It's the Rhodes company. Was it? What was it? I can't remember the. I'm trying to remember the guy that started it. Cecil Rhodes. Okay, in 1888. So basically, this is a big banks hoard these diamonds, and then they had this advertisement campaign where they said blood diamonds. Don't buy blood diamonds because blood diamonds are mined by children or they're mined illegally. What does that mean, mined illegally? So basically, they don't want the small man making any money because they are in control of the diamond market. Right. So they said, oh, these are blood diamonds. There's people's blood on it. Where their mines are actually just as dangerous, where people are dying too.
Always, there's always been accidents in mines.
Exactly, but they made this false thing that says don't buy blood diamonds, which means just don't buy any diamonds unless you buy them from us, because we control the diamonds and we got good diamonds, and the other ones are tainted and dirty, which is bullshit because they're all tainted and dirty to a certain extent.
Yeah.
So anyway, don't believe the blood diamond hype.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the lesson for the day, I think. Out of everything we've spoken about, don't believe the blood diamond hype next time you hear it and you're talking diamonds to people. And it's getting to that point now very fast. It's the festive season, holiday season. Everybody's exchanging gifts. So yeah, there you go. If anyone's offering you a diamond and you're lucky enough for them to be doing so and talking on that level, well, Jimmie Heaven's spoken. Oh, did I see the glass is emptying even quicker now as we head towards a goodbye to people? Fantabulous. Look at that. You've enjoyed that one, yeah? How'd you rate it out of 11, Jimmie?
Well, I'm a big fan of Da Vinci, so that counts for something.
Yeah.
It's Italian. 2018. I don't know if it was a good year or not. I'm not too. Was it knowledgeable? I just bought it because of the label. Sorry. Come on, that's a badass label.
Did you say exactly? The label was good. We've said that a couple of times already. We've agreed on that. Did you say 2018?
Well, it said 2018 right there.
Well, and you don't know if that was a good year? Of course it was.
During wine year.
It was an 11 year, Jimmie.
Huh?
It was an 11 year. It was 2018. It was a good year.
2018 was an 11 year?
Of course it was. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8.
Okay.
So anyway.
What did she say? Where do you order your wines from? Well, usually I buy them. I buy them at this import store because I'm living in Japan. So, well, obviously wines are always imported. You know, I have certain wines that I like. So I try to stick with Italian and French. And usually if it's Italian or French, they're all pretty much good. I'm not a big fan of California wines. I'm not a big fan of Australian wines. I mean, they're okay, but I'm not a big fan.
South African?
Huh?
South African can be good.
I like South African wines. I like South African wines. I think it's like the probably the California, South Africa, and Australian probably have a similar sense because of the dry land and the temperament of the weather. But I think I like the South African the most out of those places. But then I stick with the French and Italian. I like sparkling or white wine. I like from Germany, a little bit sweet, but you can't drink too much of that. Yeah, but you know what? The bottles that I was showing you, Brenda, the last 6, I bought that over the Black Friday Cyber Monday weekend on Amazon, and I got them it was a great deal. They were all selected like triple gold medal award wines. So. So if sale days, you know, I was talking to somebody earlier, goes on sale, and Martin too was like, well, I didn't have anything to buy, like, you know, so usually when there's a big sale, like I don't aim for like, oh, I want to buy a TV or something. I'm going to buy something that's, because, you know, Martin, you know that we can get TV or whatever we want. If we look for a deal, we're going to find it.
Online, yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's a little bit different when you come in with alcohol or the regular everyday stuff. So you try to get it on sale. So that if you got a sale in front of you, what you're going to aim for is that kind of stuff. Use the daily use items.
Right.
Yeah. And you shave your cost on the daily use items so you can spend your other money on the stuff that you really want to buy.
Understood. Now, there's one thing you haven't mentioned, Jimmie, which is before we say goodbye to people and have to do so, we've mentioned a lot Black Friday, but we haven't mentioned its kind of sister, cousin, Cyber Monday.
I just did.
Yeah, but you said but I mean, did you buy anything on Cyber Monday as well as Black Friday? Because originally
I said between Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I bought.
But okay, can we now distinguish between the two, or would you say there really isn't a difference between the two?
There's no difference. It's just extending the weekend one more day, 2 more days.
How long do you think before Black Friday becomes Black Week? Because that's really where we're going with this, isn't it? You know, I mean, it's quite, everyone's just eking it out. Oh, our Black Friday has been extended until midnight on Cyber Monday, along with Cyber, or Cyber.
It's a funny thing in Japan. Like, It has no, because Black Friday it's an American holiday. I'm thinking, right? It's not a holiday. It's not a holiday. It's a shopping spree because I think it's the first day of the season where the stores are suddenly in the black because of the sales, because the Christmas sales start the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So that's why they call it Black Friday. Well, suddenly, I think Amazon had Black Friday, and globally. So suddenly, Black Friday's everywhere.
It is everywhere, and it's very quickly come over to the UK over recent years. But primarily, it is the internet that has caused that. Of course, all of this. Because,
Amazon. It's Amazon that's causing it.
Well, I mean, if you want to specifically point the finger, I would suggest
specifically, yeah.
Yeah, right.
What is this? What is this? Brenda's saying. Brenda, the next ShineCast is pretty important, Dave. A toast will be called for. Is it your birthday or something, Brenda? What is it?
Yeah, that's interesting. It'll be another Friday, of course, the next one, because that won't be changing just yet. But absolutely, in a week's time, the following Friday to this one, we'll be here again. Oh goodness, look at the times flying here, Jimmy. It's
well, I want to know what is next week. What is next Saturday? What's the big deal? Is it your birthday?
Well, Brenda apparently is not hers. Nobody else is commenting. That's interesting. Oh, Adam's come back. Hold on a second. Could we just, Adam, you're back with us? Just to change the subject. Was that a client you were speaking with? I think he was, wasn't it? Yeah, he was. Good. Right.
Well, anyway, hopefully Adam can join us a lot more.
How do you prefer the vision right now, Adam? Oh, as I was explaining here, but as I just wanted to mention, the vision here, that's me at the moment, and I don't know if you think it might have improved somewhat. And
Oh, I'm actually live now. Okay.
Yeah, of course you're live now. No, what do you think? Oh, no, you're not dreaming. You're live.
You're live.
This is what I said to Jimmie when you weren't here. I'd realised, the problem is here, right? This is the problem. When you're actually doing this sort of thing, and you're producing.
11. I get it. For him, it's going to be 11. Yeah, 12-11.
I know. I've got to do this. Right. Sorry.
It's my birthday next Saturday. That's why.
Saturday.
That's pretty important. ShineCast.
Saturday, did you say, Adam?
Oh, Friday. Next Friday.
Yeah, it's 11. I don't know. Yeah, he's so into 11s.
Well, yeah. Are you serious? Why am I into 11, Jimmie?
It's his birthday. It's his birthday.
Well, that's what I thought. That's why I asked, and he wouldn't say it.
But we've had this discussion before. Adam was having a good munch and almost choking on his food there. Jimmie,
I actually didn't know it was Martin's birthday on the 11th until Monday?
He mentioned it. Until he mentioned it.
Every Monday for the past. My birthday's only blah 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 days away. So that's where the 11 significance comes from. I guess.
Okay, now I get it.
Baby, everything will be all about 22, right?
Well, wouldn't 12 be significant too?
No.
Well,
why?
In numerology, the significance is the actual day you were born on, and then when you start adding all the digits together of your birthday.
By the year. The year's very important too.
Yeah.
The year's very important too.
Telling you. Yeah, it is. Can you believe his birthday's on the 11th? No, I wouldn't have guessed that, Brenda. No. But Jimmie knew.
Martin, let me tell you something, Martin. Can you actually, when you do the show next week, can you remind me so I can wish you happy birthday, just in case I forget? I don't want to look like an ass.
I wasn't skirting around the issue. I just wasn't even
the problem is that Martin is inevitably getting years and years older now, and and it's getting to a point where he doesn't quite enjoy his birthday as much.
I'm very confused now. Adam, did you by any chance comment? Have you typed any comments today?
For some reason, it took over. It stopped me commenting as myself because I'm a moderator or something.
If it wasn't, I'd be like, we've been hacked, and oh my goodness, I'll be as I say, what we do. Oh goodness me, hang on, what's going on here? What? Guess what? Oh, okay. Yes, she says. Oh dear. Yes, says really single. Yeah, really. Apparently, though, yes, it is going to be the 11th. It's going to be a big day, but it's kind of a big day.
So, Martin, I don't want to forget it. So, Martin, can you remember to remind me that it's your birthday so I can wish you a happy birthday, okay? I don't want to look like an ass
everybody else
live.
But all you got to do is, well, you see, I use Apple Mac. Now, you're not so much into Apple Mac, are you? Oh, Adam's camera's gone. Is that because he's on a call? I think he's on another call or something.
Or maybe
I think
he's eating a sandwich.
Yeah, but I think it's, the thing is, anyway, you see, oh, look, if we go on there, now, wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I doing? I got to press that. Right. See, we have to remove him totally.
Come on, let keep him up there, at least in spirit.
Well, we can do that, but then if we do that, he's there. And what this is the point. You can't just take someone out the picture without removing. Never mind, Jimmie.
I wish we could put a profile picture. Why can't we put a picture up there, like some kind of photograph?
Because that's one of the small limitations that they haven't quite thought about.
Photograph.
In due course, they will. But we can do, of course, is go tweet everyone else singly. As you take your final sips there. Lovely. Right, listen, I'm going to get going now, Jimmie, because we've been on here for a good, over an hour now. Oh, hang on, what's going on? Says
boring. She says it's boring.
Yeah. Well, what's boring? The fact that Jimmie's is it boring? The fact that I think it's the fact that Jimmie is on his drink and we're not, able to join you probably.
Yeah, well, because we're not.
What you missed was, of course, if you'd have joined us earlier, you'd have known that you can change things. You can have your say. You can tell us about something different, something that you'd rather be talking about. Comment on here as well, right?
Well, unfortunately, we don't have any. Was it Korean pop idols on our show? Which I think that might be the problem.
Possibly. Anyway, it's ShineCast.live/join going forward if you want to actually feature here, as Adam did, and as others have done in the past. It looks like you're going. Oh, are you seriously going for another glass of that stuff? Really? As we say goodbye.
Sponsored by Leonardo da Vinci. Can't.
Yeah, you wish. Goodness me, Jimmie. Yeah, not quite yet. We'll maybe get there one day, but one step at a time. Anyway, so here we go. A nice look at that. He's going for another. Is that glass going to his lips again? Yes, it is.
Cheers.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, exactly. She says that's it, old Joe. She's having a good old laugh there. Right. Okay. I think it's time to bail out. Adam's not here to say goodbye, unfortunately. But I know he's on calls. As I say, he's got a business to run, like a lot of people, and got work to do, like all of us. So we're going to say thank you very much to Jimmie, as always. Thanks very much, Jimmie, for joining, and have a good.
Thank you, Mark, for having me.
Chin wag.
Is that what it's called? Chin wag?
I thought I'd bring that one in, definitely. A chin wag indeed. So thanks for watching. Goodbye to the US. Goodbye to I think Kim was watching in a boring location. I think that's what it was. So wherever you are, where do you reckon that one was from there, Jimmie?
Korean.
That's
why I mentioned the Korean pop idols.
Yeah. Just you're certain about that. Okay, 100%. Well,
I would like to know why is there so many Kims in Korea? Like, there's so many Kims in Korea. Like, everybody's named Kim.
Kim Jong this and Kim Il Jun and all that, and Kim.
Why is everybody Kim? Is like everybody related? What? It makes no sense. I mean, I'm talking about. It's not like. I'm not talking about there's a lot. I mean, there's like practically everybody, it seems like, is Kim.
Well, the thing is as well, Kim is a name given to certain men as well, male name as well. Definitely in the UK.
No, I think this is a family name.
Understand. But in that case, then, can you imagine if your name's Kim?
Is that a joke?
No, but there will be a Kim because
no, I mean there's nothing that common like in English.
And you're right, of course. Just for those listening that don't know, of course, in Korea, you have the family name before your first name.
It's like in a lot of like Arab countries, everybody's named Muhammad. Like, and I understand why they're named Muhammad because their prophet is named Muhammad, so everybody wants to name their son Muhammad, which is kind of ridiculous.
Most Muhammad's, that is the first name, and they call Muhammad. Whereas,
I know, I understand, but just imagine if everybody was called Jesus because they're Catholic, or everybody was called Moses and Jesus. It's like ridiculous, right?
Right. Well,
so I'm just wondering why. Unfortunately, Kim is not there anymore.
Yeah,
Smith and Jones is very common.
Yes.
Yeah, but how? It's not 100%. It's not 100. Okay, Smith and Jones is very common. Yeah, but how common? How common?
Very common. Very Smith used to be, if not still is, the most common name in the UK for a UK name as a family name, Smith. And Jones.
Really?
Jones is very common in Wales. It's a very Welsh name, is Jones. But no, absolutely, definitely.
Okay, but see, I understand Smith because now, so I guess it's silversmith, blacksmith. What else is there? Coppersmith.
Matter. Yeah, but no. Yeah. Did I just say yeah, but no? I think I did. But the fact is that Smith, it could be because, as you say, silversmith, blacksmith, and the origin. Whatever Smith. I don't think there's a whatever. It could be a whatever Smith, but I'm not going to say. But yeah, I mean, there are goldsmith, but
a goldsmith.
Definitely. I'm just trying to think of another name apart from Smith, Jones.
My name is. I'm sorry, but I'm of British. My gene pool is from Britain. My name is British. My grandfather is from England. Heaven. There's no other. It's the last name is Heaven, so there's no other language it's going to be Heaven except for English. So my name is British.
I'm interested in this comment. Catholic would be like Mary, not as a family name, right?
Yeah, but but Mary. There's even a song, Mrs. Jones. Yeah, Mrs. Jones, but there's Mrs. Robinson too.
There you go. Yeah. There is. Yeah, there's plenty of song, but I get the point. They're trying to tie that all together there.
Well, really, Single is a very interesting name too. How about Shine?
I did mention that, as I said, Shine. Well, that there's only one Martin Shine, and as I said, I was trying to say to you before that I'm really happy about that.
But where's Shine coming from?
Europe, probably Germany, if not Russia, those parts, because it would have been curtailed, been brought down from something like ShineCast. No, it was Shine Holtz.
Shine is English. Shine is English.
No, it's not. I've just explained to you. It would have been truncated. But if you go to Ireland,
what does YH mean? This is the second time I've seen YH. I'm not understanding this lingo. What does YH mean? I'm
going to let someone else type it, and I hope they do, even though I qualify that YH is usually as in yes. YEAH, but it's abbreviated. I think, a lot of people use these days.
It took me a while to figure out LOL.
YH. Really?
Yeah.
I think hopefully we're going to get that qualified. Irish, what? It's Irish, and Shine is spelled different in German. Yes, but it's not Irish. When I say that, I think even the Irish version has originated from mainland Europe, I do believe. But hey, go do your research. Yeah. Just qualifying.
Go do your research. Yeah. You don't even know where you come from. Shine.
No, just explain Germany. In German, it is going to be. German would be Scheinholz. Hey, you know what? It's probably pointing to bring it up next week if you want to, because
you got to get out of here. You just got to get out of here.
Well, now I have. Yeah, no, absolutely. I've got to get the. I was going to say the day underway. It's been underway for a little while now. And your day, of course, it's tomorrow. We were saying goodbye. You realise 11 minutes ago, right? If not,
goodbye, Martin Scheinen. Okay. Shining.
Is that it, Jimmy? Is that it? We're not even going to see the glass as we sometimes do.
Shining. Good day, here, Shining.
Cheers to you, and have a superb rest of your early morning Saturday. Have you got work in the morning early, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'll sleep in between lessons.
You're going to have to because you might have a little sore head in the morning when you first start out.
No. This is the good stuff.
Jimmy, thank you so much for joining us as always. That is Jimmie Heaven in Japan, signing off for another day. And from me, thank you very much. From me over here in England, I'm also going to say thank you very much for joining me, as I always do say. And we will be here approximately the same sort of time in 7 days from now. Of course, depending on watching.
Birthday, Martin.
That's weird because I could still hear you, Jimmie. You said happy birthday, and yet your microphone is apparently off. Now, that in itself is kind of, I say crazy. This technology has definitely put a big question mark above it all today. Thanks very much, Jimmie, for saying, apparently he's now wishing me happy birthday 7 days in advance, which is great. Better late, well, better early than late, and even so, better late than never. I'm getting out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, this has been Martin Shine and Jimmie Heaven on the awesome. Oh, not forgetting Adam Roberts today. He called in. Hopefully next week you will as well. It has been ShineCast. Bye-bye for now. There we go, Jimmie. We're here. Oh, I'm not muted. Isn't that? Could you just talk into your microphone, Jimmie? Because you're muted at the moment, as we can see on the screen, but we're going to hear you. Say something. Could you do what you did before, though? When you? Yeah, no, I can hear you. Oh no, you've no. I've muted you. Do it again, really loud, like you just did. Go try again, please. Now it properly is muted, but it came through. Well, we'll hear it on the recording, I guess. If I heard it, it will be on the live and on the recording. Listen, everyone, thanks so much for joining us. This is the bit that people usually see. We'll chop it off after the titles and that. Jimmie and me are going to have a chat now because we are going to end the live broadcast. And this is the great bit. You can have a little chat here, usually me and Jimmie. And even before we go live, you see it all. Should we say goodbye now, Jimmie? Probably, definitely.
Goodbye, Martin.
That is very loud. We'll see you soon, people. Thanks.